It's week 4 of the National Football League. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' towering wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Raiders and the Commanders on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now, faking the give, going left side down the field, and it's complete. That's good for 27 and a first down.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Slot receiver headed right. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is good, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to the rookie's 2nd-round pick. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So, a little extra time to think about what to do on. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Raiders' first down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Vegas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 38-yard line.
19 Tiger. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And he will score again. Touchdown, Washington. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Street.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Go.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 47-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side.
Complete to number 29. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Raiders first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kick is good. Next is picks the score. Commanders 24. Raiders 21.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This is stretching it. It'll be a 68-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-point game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
They'll throw out of the gun. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Vegas.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on third and short. They do not get it done. The Raiders send their punt team out. Taken at the 19. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw. And now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
This is caught down that right sideline. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Touchdown, Commanders. The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, back front row. Back to 60. Back to 60.
The drive will start on the ground. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey, hey, ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. Yeah. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it. To the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll run here. Has some room inside the 30. And he'll be taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 12. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
They'll run. Room to run again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Smash. Smash.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now, faking the get. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Right back to him on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And strong running indeed. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Here's 1st down.
No!
They'll drop to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this